That was a gut-wrenching defeat. It's Sarmenti's death from that last run that absolutely just has me on tilt. But we're gonna persevere. We're gonna keep going. We won't be finishing this run today, but we'll do maybe the first 2 legs or something like that. And then for the game to dangle the possibility of killing that exemplar at the end there. Although we would have had to kill its well, no, we wouldn't have had to. Yeah, we were so close. I can't believe we landed it on death's door and then couldn't finish it. Oh, Legion, you're gonna have to go back and watch it because it was one for the ages. Not a good run per se, but a run. I'll take the grave robber.
Into the catacombs of the mind. Indiscriminate science stains the surgeon's hand.
Haven't had ourselves a poet leper run, and the logical thing to do is take Sarmenti. Sure, let's go with this team. We have plenty to unlock on the grave robber still, don't we? Hello? Yeah, plenty to unlock on the grave robber. Well, not that much to unlock elsewhere. Maybe swap in the Hellion so we can get Adrenaline Rush unlocked. Now that I've swapped out the leper, Legion, I would, but well, let's see. I do like Soloist. I really do. We'll do Deadeye on this one. Alchemist and definitely not Berserker. We'll go Ravager. Yeah, we're just gonna try and farm up some unlocks because that run was absolutely lost to the unlock order having Adrenaline Rush late in the mix. We needed a little more healing and we just didn't get it. And I think I'm just gonna put all 4 of these candles into trinkets, since there's still so many trinkets to unlock. Let's see. I wanted to check to just make sure that we didn't have anything going on here. I don't know why your message didn't show up, but yes, unlocks are very important, to be sure. 5% death blow on the runaway isn't going to make a big difference, but we didn't take the leper, so I won't bother with that. All right, yeah, I think it is going to be... Can we get some good things? Rousing Ringer I don't care about. Could be Apaka. Oh, Cruel Intent. That's at least interesting. But normally long messages come through. I'm sorry that one did not. Gosh. It is rough, though, when you spend almost 5 hours on a run and come away with 4 candles. That's, nothing to sneeze at. But yeah, I think we have most of the Death's Door unlocked for our characters at this point. So Cruel Intent, I don't think we're going to end up using that. So Rousing Ringer. Apply to attacker when hit if flame less than 40 days. If enemy had days, minus 50% damage taken. I still don't understand how that ever works, but that's okay. I guess it's only on riposte. Save some IRL stress. I'll put that there for now. Yeah, Cruel Intent is good on lepers. It's pretty mediocre otherwise. Hey, Zach, welcome. I appreciate any and all viewage, Zach. So it's great that you're here now. I super appreciate that, but also totally understand that life gets in the way, and picking a streaming schedule is no easy task. Although at the moment it sounds I kind of misspoke there and said a screaming schedule, and that's feeling pretty pretty accurate at the moment. I think I am screaming more than streaming. Oh, let's see. Probably a storage trunk, and then this is kind of all pretty garbage. Yeah, I'll save the rest of my money. Yeah, that's okay. Sarmenti's going to be a damage dealer in this one. I don't really care that, that Sarmenti is not going to be a speedy boy.
The point of no return welcomes you.
I should probably do skills, though, really quickly here. This is not a solo finale build, so I'll probably leave these and just add harvest, I think. And then I'll just go with that and that. Oh, but yeah, it is exhausting getting your butt kicked like that.
Even your valley is
The thing that I keep coming back to is I am super surprised. I didn't remember it being this slow getting everything unlocked, but boy, it is staggeringly slow getting everybody's skills unlocked. I thought I'll fish for some more of that. Like, I thought I did it much more quickly last time, but the short first region also makes it much harder to get skills unlocked, it seems. Like, hero shrines feel very few and far between in general.
messy, but effective. In crisis, no gain is insignificant. Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply await you.
Rest and resupply. Rest, resupply, and the promise of more pain. What's 100% harder, Apokaloka?
We would come here in summers of years gone to write, think, and rest.
Oh yeah, the game. The game just as a general rule of thumb. Yeah, I can see that. I would agree. We really came out of that extra broke, I feel like.
Carry you where you must go.
More infernal shenanigans. Fight one or less resistance encounter. Visit 3 assistance encounters. I'll go to the sprawl.
Great cities burn. All that beauty and knowledge. Ash on the wind.
My standard build for our Plague Doctor-ish runs. There we go. All right. Upward and... Oh, wait a second. I didn't even check the provisioner, did I?
Precious relics
Oh, I'm glad I
time
checked.
before the end.
I'll take both of those. I'll take all 3 of these, actually. That is a good point. How did I just fare on that? Wow, pretty middling rewards, all things considered. All right, well, let's get on with it. Slayer of Cosmic, what... I mean, are you referring to the ignores death's door 100% of the time, new? Or is there another component of it that is particularly of interest?
Great cities of man, ruined and aflame.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't think there's a single hero shrine up in this piece. I'll go here looking for one, though. Ah. Or maybe there is. If this is Adrenaline Rush,
Remember,
there will be hell to pay. I can't remember when Boudica gets it. Oh, that's very interesting, new.
past if we are ever to be free of it.
Revert, yeah, 100% Death's Door resist removal on Reverberating Redoubt. That would be very spicy.
Shame and exile.
Oh, they pissed.
And her cowardice would be impugned.
Atone for cowardice. Wait, what is that token that gives you? 2 mark dodge? Cowering defense. 100% chance to dodge the next thrown objects. Okay. My job is to atone for cowardice, so I think I should be doing this more. I'm not sure that dodging things is particularly important. Yeah, that's pretty interesting, new. Man, I think I just have to keep doing this, but... Did I just fail it? No. Yay, breakthrough! They need to make those easier to know if you are succeeding or failing. Like, I was sitting there being like, well, maybe I'm failing right now? Question mark? Because some of them you can fail, some of them you can't fail, and the win conditions are generally very hard to suss out. Got the high roll, but 1 off lethal. And I think at this point we only have 2 skills that aren't unlocked, so that makes it last. I don't think I would have behaved differently. Gotta get it. Yeah, so I think, do we have 2 more? I think we only have 1 more story bit, which means that it's going to be Howling End and Adrenaline Rush at the same time. Yeah, so that the failing as a win condition is very confusing, I find. I wish Raucous Revelry would be a stress heal regardless. It's just such a missed opportunity. Everybody on the field is dead, so I'm just gonna punch corpses until the cows come home.
Empowered, emboldened.
The cows have come home. Hey Rusty, you're a little late to the festivities, but we just finished a unsuccessful Infernal Torch run, and we're on another one right now. But if you're looking for some high drama, the last run was as high as it gets. We had a 30-point crit kill our Jester from 100 to 0 with no opportunity for recourse. So, you know, that happened. All right, well. And now I'm just salty, and I am trying to labor on. Yeah, the ride was definitely bumpy. As promised, right? As promised.
Empowered, emboldened.
We also killed the Leviathan last run. That was fun. Yeah, we killed the Leviathan first region too. It was a strong team that met a most heinous end. Do not pull me forward. Okay. Well, I was saying all I wanted to do was be pulled forward there. That was perfect. That is for darn sure, Legion. That is for darn sure. You've had your fill. I've twice now, against Doctor's advice, done Leviathan fights. So, yep, Mastery is in very, very short supply now. Let's see. If I do this, I don't get... If I Raucous here, I end up on 4 stress, which is not great. So... better to let Sarmenti do the stress heal. You're more right than you know, Tenebrae. You're more right than you know.
One less obstacle in our path.
Love the crits. Don't love those crits too much, though. Those are not my favorite. I'm going to stack up as much as I can for tokens to see if I can get an Indiscriminate Science off with Paracelsus.
A little help impeccably timed.
But yeah, I think I want to check it again, but I'm pretty sure that the Hellion on, is it really the final chapter that unlocks both? Because she's missing 2 abilities. Yeah, so she's going to get Howling End and Adrenaline Rush both from the final chapter. That's outrageous. Like, genuinely outrageous. These could be hero shrines. Yeah, the final chapter unlocks 2 skills, but making those Howling End and Adrenaline Rush is just, like, crazy. Like, that's a lot. Who's generating some dodge? I guess I'll put the Pairing Patriarch on you. That's so much of her power. Yeah, Ruin and Break, but, like, I can play without Ruin and Break. Adrenaline Rush is really, from my perspective, very important for things. I'll go to the question mark. Like, I would say Adrenaline Rush is, like, class defining for Boudica. Yeah, huge power spike. But going all the way to the end is really expensive on characters. Like, I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go through and map out. I think that is true, Grandma. Let's see. You and Sarmenti are eh. You and Sarmenti are slightly better. All right, we'll do this one. Give me your brains. Anatomical map. Apply on hit 1 negative token 70% or add 1 positive token 30% of the time. It's weird. Could be interesting. I was hoping for another hero shrine. Ah, gosh, that loss is really sticking with me. That last run is just like still grating at my very being and at my very soul.
Suffering begins. A slow dissection.
We immobilized them. I don't think that's what I wanted. Front mortar? A crit front mortar, no less. But it actually works out okay. We'll be able to indiscriminate science it off. So, not the end of the world. I feel like they just made indiscriminate science. Indiscriminate science needs a nerf. That much is for sure. So good. A heal that removes negative tokens.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
New, have you tried playing a fresh account? My understanding was you didn't play a fresh account. Yeah, that might be a very reasonable change. Yeah, I would say from my experiences so far, if you want to maximize your unlocking, do the first two unless you have a really dominant run. Abandon your runs over and over again until you just have everything unlocked. Like, there's very little incentive to go all the way, and it ends up that final exemplar fight is just a little too much to bear, and most of the time you can get like 40 candles. Yeah, I can't emphasize enough how much of a difference having skills unlocked makes new. I hear you, but I think that so much of the power of characters is locked up in skills that it makes an incredible difference. Ooh, I probably should have looked at skills before I went into this fight, since I'm planning on killing the Librarian.
The library burns, and with it the remains of philosophy, reason, and insight.
So I'm the same way, Tenebrae, for sure. Like, my perspective on it is that the fun and enjoyment of the game is unquestionably born out of going for it. You know? Like, if I slow down my progression a little bit in the name of a more enjoyable, more entertaining, and more exciting experience, that's money well spent in my book. So I'm very content to lose runs, but I do think if you wanted to play optimally, pushing for the mountain is unfortunately not currently your fastest progression. Oh man. Wow, giving enemies taunt tokens is such an interesting thing for anatomical map to do.
Righteous action.
But yeah, I think I need to go through and map all of the skills out and come up with a recommended order for investing your hero shrines. I mean, until you fail, that would be the embarrassing part. Yeah, I can see how anatomical map could be impressively bad in the final fight. Yeah, descriptivist, that's true. Unlocking food is super important. Unfortunately, you can't guarantee it, right? Because it's random order, like you just have to unlock in items and hope. We have all of the food unlocked at this point, which honestly, we might have wanted to stop at apples. Yeah, I don't know. I think it makes sense that those are locked behind some progression. But yeah, it takes a while. I got apples and cheese before I got bread. Bread were a second. Apples and cheese came first, then I got stale bread and felt kind of bad about it because I was like, oh man, this is a shame. My food pool just got worse. Probably shouldn't have bothered killing that sacrificial there. Do I want to take my time here? I have yet to unlock roast pig, and it makes me sad. No feast for me. No snappy swig either, as a side note. Assay gear is good. All right, well, we're doing the fight either way. But yeah, no snappy swig. Our trinkets are actually pretty awful at this point. Our trinket pool started out kind of mediocre and has gone from mediocre to pretty arguably terrible at this point. Like, we just keep adding stuff like that I just do not want. Probably should have swapped to solo finale here just to accelerate the fight. Yeah, these don't get blighted, so I am probably going to use this while I can. The food is not particularly important, to be clear. If that's what you're taking away from this, I'm not saying that the food is important. It helps though, certainly. Let's see. I think we'll just take this out, and then hope that we get to go before he burns the books. Nope, no such luck. Yeah, slime mold is indeed the default. It is indeed the default. We'll probably have to toss a heal on Boudica. Yeah, better safe than sorry. But yeah, I don't think food is required for beating the boss. Certainly not. But every little bit helps. That's for sure.
An opportunity squandered.
All right, that was a pretty harmless shuffle. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. That was not good. That was not good at all. Boudica really went to town on that stack of books. Jeez.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Was that anatomical map that just did that? Yeah, unlock skills are single-handedly your best chance of success by a mile. This fight's gonna get a little spooky here, I think.
And now, the greatest test of all.
Well, that's pretty uncool. I did not see that coming.
Mistimed, misdirected.
Oh, my word. Hilarious.
An unforeseen complication.
I've lost my capacity to care, unfortunately, at this point.
The final chord is struck. A setback, nothing more.
At least we got one hero shrine out of it. He gets a heal when he kills the last book only, Legion.
and poor alike.
Yeah, I don't think that's new that he had it, but it's the only place that he gets it. Ah,
From each
you were right to fear the world.
your understanding, and victory will come.
Oh boy. All right, one more for the potential of a hero shrine.